coming up in this read. Showing off to someone else is that they could rub salt in the wound for someone else about the fact that they're either in a relationship with you or connected to you somehow. They shouldn't be using you as a trophy. Hi Libra, we're doing your love read for July 2023. If love isn't your thing, you can always go check out your general reading that I released at the start of the month. And everything that you need to know you can find in my descriptions box and in my pinned comment below. Okay, so Libra, what is coming in towards you guys in love for July? Oh, random. Okay, chaos and belonging. Alright, so a storm is brewing, or any misunderstandings. Take shelter, wait it out, and reject drama. Okay, I think it was Taurus that had this one as well, Libra. So with this one, obviously something's brewing, okay? Some kind of trouble around the corner. And how you handle this is going to be pivotal, alright? Spirit's saying, do not be dragged into someone else's drama. All right. So obviously, if you're not involved, then don't get involved. If you are involved, then deal with it as amicably and as swiftly as possible. Hopefully, we'll see more when we start pulling the tarot about exactly what that's all about. And then you've got belonging, House of Night. Searching your whole life for a sense of belonging and that feeling of home. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. So this is telling me that a lot of yous have been struggling to find that place that you call a home. Never really feeling settled, never really feeling rooted, and now sort of getting to that stage where you're wanting to put roots down, but feeling, I want to say, some of you feel like you're not of this world type thing, feeling disconnected to people or situations around you, that sort of thing. Spirit's asking for you to start feeling more comfortable in your own skin. So there is clearly this disconnect that's going on with this particular energy. And then you've got playful. Enjoy your life rather than waiting for life to happen, and fun is about to start. It's beautiful. I love this one for you, Libra. So that's being able to really start enjoying yourself, really starting to relax a bit more. It's number 44 as well, so you've got 444. You could be seeing a lot of 444 at this point in time. You might want to Google angel number 444 and see if you can pull additional healing messages from that. Okay, your fours in numerology, they're all about foundation, stability, structure, and forward focus. Okay, it's basically Spirit helping you out to lay the building blocks for your future. Okay, I don't know how this is going to fit in with your tarot, or if it fits in with your tarot at all. We'll just have to wait and see. We are looking at where is this relationship or connection headed, and we're looking at your energy, the energy of the connection, and your person's energy. Okay, right, so how does Libra's person of interest feel about Libra right now? How do they feel about the connection? What are their challenges, and what action should they take or are wanting to take towards Libra? Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. That's a message that's coming through here completely intuitively. Okay, right, 3 shuffles. One more. Okay, right, so that's the energy of your person of interest. Energy of the connection between Libra and their person of interest, please. How does this connection currently stand? Where is the connection headed? And what is the potential outcome or the advice from Spirit here for Libra and their person of interest? 1. Okay, stuff's wanting to start jumping. There's 2 and 3. And then finally, your energy, Libra. How does Libra feel about their person of interest right now? How do they feel about the connection? What are Libra's challenges, and what action should Libra take or is wanting to take towards their person of interest? Please, 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. I will say as well, you don't get any instant gratification on this channel, okay? If you're looking for instant gratification, this is not your channel. Simple as. All right, I have to do all the shuffles on camera and everything on camera so that you all can see. All right, there is no space for impatient individuals here, none. Right, how does this connection currently stand? The Sun. So the connection is actually standing in a really good place, with the Sun being the happiest card in tarot. Okay, it's joy, success, victory, celebration. It's positivity. All right. I'm feeling with this, Libra, that you're the light of someone else's world, okay? You genuinely do contribute to the happiness levels of someone else, right? I don't like to say you make someone happy, because obviously it's not your job to make someone happy, but you definitely contribute to making this person's life more pleasant, all right? And that could work both ways. Okay, how do you feel about your person of interest right now, even if subconsciously? The 4 of Coins. So that's like holding on to something really, really tight. I'm getting the word careful as well. Some of you are probably being very, very careful so that you don't move too quickly for this other person. So it's all about just basically taking your time, okay? In certain contexts, it is the card of a miser, all right? It can be someone being selfish. I'm not really feeling that for your energy though, Libra. I'm feeling that this is just you being careful and slow, not really wanting to make any wrong move or a mistake. Okay, how do you feel about the connection at this point in time? The 10 of Cups. Yeah, again, more positive energy. The 10 of Cups, it's one of your apex cards. Yeah, you've got a lot of hope for this particular connection. Pretty certain that you found your one. It's all really, really beautiful, and no way are you wanting to just let this person go or let them slip through your fingers or something, you know. You're definitely wanting this 10 of Cups. You are looking for your happy ending, and some of yous are pretty certain that you found it, okay, that with the Sun and the 10 of Cups. How do they feel towards you at this point in time? The Knight of Wands. So they're definitely very passionate about you, Libra. They are feeling inspired in a lot of ways to do some really exciting, fun, playful things with you. All right. It could be sexual as well, of course, because it's the Knight of Wands. How do they feel about the connection itself? The 8 of Swords. So your person of interest is deep in thought at this point in time, Libra. They are seriously considering making a really big move here, I do feel. They're trying to weigh up as to whether or not it's a good idea. It looks like they are about to run something past you, so that there is a conversation that pertains specifically to what is going to happen next. Okay, this person does think about you basically constantly with this kind of energy. All right. Okay, so what are your challenges? Let's have a look. The Star. So your challenges pertain to healing, Libra. Some of yous are going to be really asking yourselves, am I healed, or have I just been isolated from the things that used to trigger me? Okay, the only way to find out for certain is to expose yourself to the stuff that used to trigger you. Okay, it's all part of shadow work, basically. So yeah, that is one surefire way of finding out as to whether or not you have healed. Okay, the Star as a challenge. It is healing, it is divine timing, it is hope and wishes coming true. For whatever reason, that's being presented as a challenge. Okay, This could be something to do with your ambition as well. Maybe your ambitions are being challenged. Maybe there are some kind of restrictions that are being put on you at this point in time, Libra. With the star being a challenge, perhaps some of you might have lost hope in something, feeling disappointed about something, not so much to do with this particular person or connection per se, but it's more to do with managing your expectations. And I feel that it's the expectations that you put on yourself is what's needing to be managed, especially as you had chaos and belonging that came out in your oracle spread. Okay, avoid sort of feeling frustrated about not being able to reach a certain level that you were looking at reaching within a certain time frame. Okay, certainly I am feeling that you're definitely not celebrating the things that you have achieved, but focused on the things that you could have achieved. Do you know what I mean? So it feels like there's a bit of internal resentment that's building up here, all right, with the star being as a challenge. This could also be indicating that perhaps you're finding it difficult to forgive something. Again, not necessarily to do with this exact person over here that you're dealing with, but to forgive something that happened to you perhaps in the past. Maybe there were other people involved with something. Do you know what I mean? Like, not being able to fully make peace with something, all right? You have to pay attention to the position of these cards. The star is in the challenge position, all right? So that's where those messages are coming from. What is your person's challenge? The Magician, okay. Your person's challenge is with, I want to say, putting action behind their words or putting action behind their thoughts, okay? Maybe this individual struggles with, I do want to say, some kind of manipulation. So it's going to be trust issues, all right? Now, either they struggle with coming across as being manipulative, or they struggle with being overly worried about themselves being manipulated, okay? So that is needing to be balanced out. That's needing to be tempered. All right. Where is this relationship headed? The Three of Cups. A joyful occasion with the Three of Cups. There could be many different things that are needing to be taken into consideration when it pertains to this particular connection with the Three of Cups. It can sometimes be a three-person situation. It isn't always. Usually you'll find that this is about a small gathering of trusted family members or trusted friends. It's a happy, joyful occasion. A little bit of gossip, you know, like harmless gossip, catching up with people. That's usually the Three of Cups energy, okay? This relationship is headed towards some kind of celebration where only your very nearest and dearest are going to receive an invitation to this happy occasion, all right? So it's you guys basically keeping this on a need-to-know only basis, all right? So you're being careful about who knows what about who, okay? Right. What is the action that your person is wanting to take towards you? The Five of Swords, okay, and that's the card of competition. This indicates success over obstacles as well as competition. It could also be someone being a little bit insensitive, okay, being causing some kind of conflict here. I don't feel that that's what your person is wanting. to do, okay? I don't think that they're deliberately trying to cause chaos and conflict. I'm not feeling that at all. I'm feeling this is more to do with success over obstacles. So that there's a message about determination, all right? Your person is wanting to overcome someone that they feel is in competition with them, so they're very competitive. Okay, what action should you take or are wanting to take towards your person? The King of Coins, that's a card about long-term commitment. Okay, King of Coins is a provider. They're all about stability, security, abundance, long-term, right? So you're wanting to commit to this individual, some of you, or at least you've had the idea about committing to this individual. I do need to clarify that Five of Swords just a minute. What's going on with that Five of Swords, please? In Libra's person of interest energy. Libra. What's going on with that Five of Swords in Libras? Thank you. The Four of Wands. Okay, it seems to be Libra. And there's a group of crows outside that just all started shouting at each other. That can indicate a trickster. Okay. It seems to be in your person of interest energy, they are actually bringing external issues and problems into the connection with you. Okay. So they've got this thing where they were basically told that they would never amount to anything, that they would never succeed in life, that they'd never find anybody to love them, this, that, and the next, okay? And what they're actually doing is, and I mean, listen, everyone handles shit differently, okay? I don't agree with the way that this person's dealing with that, but they're basically trying to use the connection with you to rub salt in the wound for someone else. Okay, that's why I had to clarify that particular Five of Swords. So again, with the Magician being in the obstacle position on their side of the table, yeah, that is manipulative. Okay, so that they are partaking in a wee bit of manipulation here. I can understand why they're doing it, but I don't necessarily agree with that. But you know, whatever, each to their own. Okay, what is the potential outcome here, please, or the advice for Spirit? Death. Right, so if anyone is interested in zodiac information, you've got Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Gemini. A little bit of Sagittarius. Okay. Right. So with this being the potential outcome or the advice from Spirit, it doesn't mean that this situation's ending. Okay. It means that something's changing, and it is changing permanently. Okay, so this is telling me that you and your person of interest are actually catalysts for each other's change. All right, so it's a very powerful connection that's going on here, especially when you're a catalyst for change and progression. What else is going on here, please, for Libra and their person of interest? Libra and their person of interest, what's going on? Okay, the Runner. And that's come out on your side of the table, Libra. The Runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. So some of you Librans are afraid of being vulnerable. It's that star energy being in the challenges position or the obstacles position. It's like a repeating message of that. Is there a thing here that's going on, Libra, where when somebody tries to get close to you, your knee-jerk reaction is to run in the opposite direction because you're afraid of getting hurt again? Because that's what it's showing me. What's going on their side? The puppet master. Pulling your strings, narcissist, manipulation, control, assert yourself, and addictive relationship. Yeah, I feel that both of yous have got similar issues with trust, similar fears of being manipulated, similar fears of running into yet another narcissistic relationship, similar fears of, do you know what I mean? It's like the past energies being brought into this particular connection, and it isn't fair on either of you. There is something addictive about this particular relationship, though. I feel it's that catalytic energy. That can be quite addictive. What's going on for the connection? The stalk, a new addition. Ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news and inspiration. Okay, so for some of you, there is going to be a new addition that is brought into this particular connection or relationship. For some of you, that could be a baby. For others of you, it could be a pet. You know, take it as it resonates, okay? Everyone's at vastly different stages in their life and ages, whatever. Okay, just take it as it resonates. The overall energy is a stalk. That does indicate a new addition of some type into your pre-existing family or relationship situation. Okay. Good news is on its way towards you both, though. Good news about this particular connection. And then you got self-indulgence. Focus on self, on your self-worth, time to heal shadow work, which I've already mentioned intuitively, and self-appreciation. Yeah, it's time for you to start showing some self-appreciation. It's when I said, look, focus on some sort of shadow work, focus on what it is that triggers you and why certain thing triggers you. That's all part of self-care. Okay, yeah, self-care absolutely is doing nice things for yourself, taking a break, take some time out, you know, yeah, that's self-care, but it's also shadow work and doing the difficult things, looking at the things that you don't want to look at, all in the name of like self-improvement. Okay, what's going on here, please, for Libra? Thank you. The Four of Clubs that has come out off balance. Okay, so the Four of Clubs, it tells you to be careful when you're making changes to your plans or when you're making changes to your life. It's come out off balance, Libra, because Spirit is wanting for you to keep an open mind. Something is about to manifest in a way that couldn't possibly have been predicted. Okay, so not everything is going to work out according to word for word some kind of plan that you have. It's still going to work out, it's just going to work out in a different way. Okay, your Four of Clubs is also a deceit or a betrayal from somebody that you would consider as being a friend. Okay, so keep your wits about you, because someone is about to do something to try and cross you. Okay, what's going on in their side of the table, please, for Libra? Thank you. The Eight of Clubs. Okay. This is all about difficulties in business or difficulties in love, difficulties with emotions, trouble in relationships. It can also indicate jealousy and greed. So, I mean, this is coming from their side of the table, Libra. They either could be feeling jealous of someone, or they could be on the receiving end of someone else being jealous of them, which I feel is more like it, because we've already seen the message here about how they were basically showing off to someone else, is that they could rub salt in the wound for someone else about the fact that they're either in a relationship with you or connected to you somehow. Okay, that they're using that as a tool to try and hurt someone else, and it's coming out again. Okay, what's going on for the connection? The Libra, thank you. The Queen of Hearts. Yeah, the Queen of Hearts, that's a kind individual, someone who's very faithful, very prudent, very affectionate. Okay, that's the energy of the connection. So, I mean, there is love here, right? There is certainly happy news, positive changes, and all that good stuff that is coming in for you, Libra. I really do think that this person on this side of the table, though, is far too focused or far too consumed with what it is that other people are doing, and at some point in time that is very likely going to end up pissing you off, because they should be focused on this stuff here, not on making someone else jealous or annoyed or whatever it is that they're trying to do to someone else. Okay, they shouldn't be using you as a trophy, basically, which I feel it is that is what's going on here. All right, someone's showing you off like a trophy, and that is going to piss you off ultimately. It is what it is. I cannot control what comes out in the reads. Okay, can you have messages, please, for Libra and their person of interest? Now, these messages, I don't know if they're coming from your side towards your person of interest, or from your person of interest towards you, or if they are coming from someone else entirely different. Okay, only you will know. So definitely do use your own intuition. All right, tarot's just a guide, it's just a temperature check. You have to use your own intuition as well. Right, someone is saying, I lost myself for a while. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I wish I had treated you better. We both know I'm not the one for you. We need to let each other go. I replay our conversations over and over, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay, so someone's living in some regrets here then, Libra. Living in some kind of regrets. Wishing that they were in the position of your person of interest. Okay, well, you know, take it as it resonates. It is up to you what you do with this reading. Okay, tarot is just a guide. It is not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch, and it does need to be respected. You're the one that's in charge of your own destiny for the most part. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then feel free to hit me up at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.